Well, hello there from the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat. I have your astrological spiritual forecast and guidance going from today, July 16th, through Saturday, July the 22nd. So, we've got 3 energy shifts this week. We have a new moon in Cancer on Monday, and then on Saturday, we have the sun going into Leo, which is what I want to talk about that energy today. We also have Venus going retrograde. So those are the 3 big energy shifts of the week. I'm going to start with the week first. It's a really tense week. The first half of the week, especially in the workplace, everyone is trying to kiss up to get their idea accepted, to get buy-in from the boss, and there's a lot of gossip and cutthroating going on. And I would say be productive within ourselves, but don't extend that to anyone else, because we are going to get blasted. There's no energy at the beginning of the week that helps people to work together, to compromise. So we need to leave that alone. And if we have an agenda or a project that we're trying to promote, we need to just keep it close to our chest and, like last week, keep working on it. But it's not really a time to share or a time that we can expect any progress with it. So we're just going to keep working on it, refining it, adjusting it. And then there's one day, I think it's Thursday, that we actually have a little bit of leeway. So if we want to try to promote our agenda, I would do that on Thursday. Friday, we're right back into the brown-nosing, kissing up, and cutthroating, people trying to get their projects promoted, and it's just really, really tense and ugly if we try to do that. On Monday, we have a new moon in Cancer. Cancer is all about security, nurturing, reaching out and helping and assisting others. So it's a new moon, so it's a new opportunity to really look at our security within our own lives, but to also, who can we reach out to? Who needs assistance? Now, having said that, be careful, because, and since I have a lot of Cancer energy in my chart, I'm well aware of this. Sometimes we think we know what's best for someone else. And so we really try to push it and help them and give them advice when that is not what they're asking for. So if we are asked to help, please reach out and help someone. If we see someone in need, ask them how we can be of service. So that's the new moon in Cancer. And then on Saturday, we've got Venus going retrograde. So, I've been talking it seems like the whole year about, romance, and it's so many opportunities, especially to start a new relationship or enhance the relationship we're already in. Well, the party's over. Venus is going retrograde on Saturday, the 22nd. And so what she's going to do is uncover all the imbalances in our relationships so that we can repair, we can readjust, we can help strengthen those relationships that are suffering because they're out of balance. So we're going to experience events that give us opportunities for growth to help work out those imbalances in our relationships. So as far as new love, as far as romance, it's kind of like it's just not a good time, and we could be could be handed stories that you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best romance, this relationship. Oh, they're so wonderful, but we got to be careful because there's lots of storytelling, lots of delusion and illusion going on. So have our heads up. Unfortunately, I guess we got to do the work now. We got to balance the relationships that we already have. So that is what's going on for the whole week. Do our work. Don't try to promote it unless you're like into like getting in the crowd and fighting with everyone else for attention. The boss isn't going to be really excited with all these brown nosers trying to kiss up. Well, I guess they'll like that, but I don't think they're going to act from that. So, and co-workers could be very cutthroat to try to promote their project over ours. So it's a week to stay close to the vest. And like I said, on Thursday, maybe there's a glimmer that we can possibly have some progress on whatever we're working on. And then Friday, right back to the energy of the entire week. So I want to talk though about the sun moving into Leo, because the sun is at home in Leo. The sun rules Leo. Leo is a fire sign, very, very passionate. Leo is a masculine sign. We like action. And Leo is a fixed sign. So we tend to keep things together. We don't move real fast, but we're always checking out, making sure that all our ducks are in a row or whatever before we move forward. It also means that we could get stuck. If that energy is being used negatively, it could be a place of stuckness. Now, the traditional astrology uses the archetypes of the king or the queen. And the title of this video is Life is a Stage. I want to talk about an incredible energy that I think Leo is about, and that is about expressing our true, authentic self. That's what it's about in a nutshell. And I love to talk about getting back to our true, authentic self. How can we do that with the sun in Leo? Well, here's a hint. We can be like children. For that sun in Leo energy to be positive, to promote growth in our lives, we need to be like children. We need to step off of the regal of trying to rule everybody, right? And come back to the innocence and the curiosity. The energy of Leo is one that it needs to express our inner being. So that Leo energy, we want to express the creativity that's going on. We want to be able to manifest it in some way. With that Leo energy, we need to bring whatever it is going on in our heads, we need to bring it into the physical realm. That is how the Leo energy fulfills itself. And it can be through arts. We can draw, we can paint, we can sing. And the biggest archetype for the Leo is the actor. So we can make the whole world is our stage, just like the title. Life is a stage, and we can create whatever play we want on it. So I want us to really think this month as we go through this incredible energy about coming back to self and expressing that self somehow in the outer world, because that helps fulfill that energy. and it really completes us and fulfills us and makes us happy. The other part of the Leo energy is Leo, that energy needs to be acknowledged and appreciated. So, if we're going through being like children, being curious, drawing some silly stuff or making up a silly song, even if it's a song that we've written and it's wonderful and beautiful, if nobody appreciates us, wow, we become Debbie Downers, and we will look for acknowledgement. And in the past, I've always talked about, if we're not being acknowledged, if we're not being appreciated, we tend to act out in negative ways to gain the attention and the acknowledgement that we need. This is not about being egotistical, and this is a definite need of this energy. It needs acknowledgement. It needs appreciation to grow. So if we're manifesting something and we don't get any feedback, this could really set us on the low vibration of this energy, where we begin to act out negatively because we want somebody to look at us. We want somebody to see what a good job we did, and why doesn't anybody care? That's Leo. And like I said, we could do something very negative just to get the attention that we are striving for. So Leo is passionate. Leo is dramatic. Leo, life is a stage, and we're going to create the play we want on it. So let's think about that this month. Let's think about living each moment fully, expressing who we are. It's tough. It's tough because that's the Leo energy. It is fully present in every moment, expressing its true, authentic self. And that is our goal for this month ahead, to really be conscious of that, to really look at, instead of making judgments and criticisms, to be open and to experience each moment and what it has to offer us. That is how we will successfully navigate the month ahead. And it will help us evolve in our personality to where we understand who we are, who we truly are, much better, so that we can express that. Because that's the whole gig here, guys. That's the whole gig of this life journey, is to embrace our true, authentic self, to express that in the outer world, and to do the work that we love. Each one of us has a purpose that's unique to us, and our soul will tell us what that is if we're a little confused. But we can gravitate towards the things that we are passionate about. And that is our clue to what our purpose is this lifetime. So this month, be like little children. We can be silly, curious. We can make things that expresses who we are. And go out and play with the kids. They'll help teach us how to live in the present moment. If we're having trouble, go play hopscotch with the kids on the street, or Pokemon. Go help them find a Pokemon. So be like little children this month. Be in every moment, present in every moment, and fully express who we are. It's a tough one, but we can do it. No masks. Take the masks off and just be us. So that's my advice for the week ahead and for the sun going into Leo on Saturday, June. I'm gonna try it one more time. Saturday, July the 22nd. And also on Saturday, July the 22nd, Venus does go retrograde. And so just to remind us once again, it's about balancing relationships, including the relationship with ourselves. So if we're out of whack, we need to find out why we're out of whack and what we can do to bring balance back to our own self, as well as with relationships with others, including partners, co-workers, and family and friends. So, and with Venus retrograde, there will be events that happen that will help us bring balance, help us, like I said, opportunities for growth. I always hate opportunities for growth. That means we got to work, but it is a working week for Venus. But on the other hand, we want to be like children and be curious and just enjoy every moment of this wonderful energy. On the other hand, I don't want to forget, with Sun and Leo, we can help others with their own personality, with their own ego, by making sure we express our appreciation, express acknowledgement to those around us as a form of support. So keep that in our heads too. We're all here, we're all in the same space, and we all would appreciate a little acknowledgement. So let's make sure we tell those in our lives how much they mean to us, how much they support us. And that will really help this energy to flow nicely. So it is kind of it can be fun if we can get out of our bullshit selves if we're like, ho, 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 I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm in total control. I mean, that is kind of how, Leo can be, especially with that fixed energy. But really, it's about coming back to the child within ourselves and expressing that. Okay, so a great week ahead, a great week to explore, a great week to manifest writings or music or drawings or anything we can think of that that kind of brings the creativity within ourselves into the physical world. And we're going to have fun with that. Have fun with that this week. Let's start off the week like we always do, by becoming balanced, aligned, taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths, and then saying this week our new affirmation, the Sun in Leo affirmation. Let's take our first breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, let's release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Let's take one more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we're going to release all disease, all negativity, all toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity, all the toxicity. We see it all flowing away to wherever it came from. In its place, we are being filled with this incredible energy made up of white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does this energy fill our entire body, but it also protects us from all evil, all low vibration, all negativity, which is being deflected back to its source. And I do want to put in this disclaimer. If the source is us, it's going to come back, the negativity, toxicity is going to come back to us. So be conscious. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Sun in Leo affirmation. I am the ruler of my world. I choose to rule with love, abundance, and gratitude. Now we'll say the affirmation and we'll stay in this space of white light, connected with our higher self for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation together. I am the ruler of my world. I choose to rule with love, abundance, and gratitude. Good, good. Kind of goes on with the title for the video, Life is a Stage, doesn't it? We rule it, you guys. We rule everything in front of us, our work, our lives. We just need to be conscious and learn how to manifest, which is what the Sun in Leo is teaching us, the life that we want. Instead of allowing the outer world to buffet us around, it's time for us to take control of our own lives and be the ruler of our own world. So come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I have those daily inspirational messages, and I have my kooky memes. If you like the message of the Soul Sister channel, please share it so that we as a people can learn that we rule our own lives. We create our own reality. If we do it consciously, we can create the life we want. Thank you so much for joining me today. I so appreciate you coming and listening to the message of the week, and I will see you next Sunday. Remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel, which goes right into our Sun in Leo. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Play in some mud. Play hide and seek with the kids. Make some drawings, even though we don't know how to draw. Do what makes us feel happy. What we are curious about, innocent about. And remember, we're going to live each moment to the fullest. Namaste.